The year is 1234. You cry your first cry inside a felt tent on the frozen Mongolian grasslands. The man standing over you, looking down with those dark, unreadable eyes, is Hulegu Khan, grandson of Genghis Khan, future destroyer of Baghdad, the most dangerous man alive. That man is your father, and from this moment, nothing about your life will ever be ordinary. Your mother pulls you close and whispers that you will be great. Your home is a gur, a round felt tent. No marble floors, no golden throne, just firelight, horse leather, and the endless Mongolian sky above you. But don't let that fool you. Your father has 3 brothers. Uncle Monkey is the great Khan boss of the biggest empire ever built on Earth. When he speaks, millions go silent. Uncle Kublai is the brilliant one. He will one day rule all of China. Uncle Eric Boke is the fierce one. He and Kublai will eventually tear the empire apart, fighting each other for the throne. You are born into that family. One day, as a small child, you ask your father, "Does Uncle Monkey really rule the whole world?" Your father almost smiles. Almost. He says, "Almost the whole world, my son." But one day, our part of the world will be Persia, and that will be yours. You are 6 years old. A tall warrior drops a bow into your small hands. No introduction, no encouragement. Just the bow and one sentence every Mongol boy learns to shoot before he learns to read. Pull it. Every single morning. Archery. Strategy. No desks. No quiet rooms. Your classroom is mud, wind, and pain. By 10, you are shooting arrows from a galloping horse. By 12, riding all day without stopping. By 15, you are not training for war anymore. You are in it. Your father rides beside you and says, "This is not hunting, ABAQA. This is war." You are 21. Great Khan Monka sends your father one order. March west. Take Baghdad. Baghdad, the crown jewel of the Islamic world. The city that has stood for 500 years. Home of the most powerful religious leader alive. The army that forms around you is almost impossible to describe. Soldiers from Mongolia, Persia, China, Georgia, and Armenia, all moving under one black banner. Historians estimate 150,000 soldiers, some say more. February 1258. You are 24 years old, standing on a hill above the greatest city on earth. Your father sends one final message to the Caliph. Inside the walls, surrender now, or face what comes next. The Caliph refuses. He is waiting for help, reinforcements, allies, someone to come save him. They never come. The catapults begin. Day and night, every hour, they pound the walls. The ground shakes with every hit. Smoke fills the sky. Inside, the city panic. Outside, your father stands completely still, arms crossed. 12 days. That is all it takes, and the walls crack open. You watch soldiers pour through the broken gates. The city falls completely. The House of Wisdom, a library holding centuries of human knowledge and hundreds of thousands of books, is destroyed. People say the Tigris River ran dark with the ink of all those burned pages. The Caliph is executed. 500 years of the Abbasid Caliphate erased in a single week. You stand there in the smoke and you feel something you cannot name. Not celebration, not regret. Something heavy and complicated sitting right in the middle of your chest. After Baghdad, it feels like nothing on earth can stop your father. Syria falls, Damascus surrenders, the army pushes further west than any Mongol force has ever gone. Then one message destroys everything. A messenger arrives. His words are 5 words long. Great Khan Monke is dead. The tent goes completely silent. Monke is dead. No Great Khan means no direction, no center. The entire empire is a body without a head. Your father has to pull most of the army back east immediately. He leaves only a small force in Syria under his best general Kitbuka. The Egyptian Mamluks, fierce, battle-hardened warrior soldiers, see the opening immediately. They march north and meet Kitbuka's smaller force at a spring called Ain Jalut in September 1260. One day of fighting, and the impossible happens. A Mongol army loses. For the first time in history, the unstoppable force stops. Kitbuka is captured and executed. You sit completely still after hearing the news and say just 3 words, "They beat us"? Your father says nothing for a very long time. Then quietly, "Yes, and we will remember it." You look at his face in that moment and see something new. He is still powerful, still dangerous, still the man who dropped Baghdad in 12 days. But now you know even he has a limit. And that single thought changes something inside you that never goes back to the way it was. Your father loses the battle for Egypt, but he wins something bigger. He builds a kingdom. He names it the Ilkhanate, a massive empire stretching across Persia, Iraq, and the Caucasus. He sets up his capital at Maraga in northwestern Persia and turns it into one of the greatest centers of science in the medieval world. The Maraga Observatory pulls astronomers and mathematicians from across Asia. The Persian genius Nasir al-Din Tusi leads the work there, producing star charts more accurate than anything made before. Your father, the man with the catapults and the burning cities, is now funding scientists. And your life changes completely. Long meetings with Persian ministers, studying tax systems, learning trade routes, understanding how to govern millions of people who speak different languages, follow different religions, and live completely different lives. Your father sits with you in a Persian palace and says, "We didn't just conquer these people, ABAQA. We are now responsible for them." A ruler who only knows how to destroy, destroys himself eventually. You never forgot those words. Not once. The 8th of February, 1265. You are 30 years old. Your father is dying. The man who marched 150,000 soldiers across the world, who looked a caliph in the eye and felt nothing, who built an empire with his bare hands. That man is now lying quietly in a bed. Just the 2 of you. He says, "You are ready, ABAQA. You have always been ready. I just needed time to admit it." You tell him the empire still needs him. He shakes his head slowly and says, "The empire needs a Khan, and you are that Khan now." He is gone before the sun sets, buried on a secret island in Lake Urmia. No grand monument, no public ceremony, just silence and earth, and a location nobody ever writes down. The great hall fills with stillness. Generals stand straight, ministers lower their eyes, and then every single person in that room turns and looks at you. Not at the son of the Khan, at the Khan. They lift you on the felt carpet and call your name to the sky 3 times. ABAQA KHAN, ABAQA KHAN, ABAQA KHAN. And just like that, you are the ruler of one of the most powerful kingdoms on earth. You rule for 16 years. You fight the Mamluks again at the Second Battle of Homs in 1281, and the loss burns you. But you refuse to stop. You write letters to the Pope and the King of France, looking for allies to fight the Mamluks together. You send real ambassadors across mountains and oceans to European courts. Nobody in history had ever tried a Mongol Christian military alliance before. You tried? You tell your scribe write this exactly. Tell them I do not care about the differences between our faiths. I care about a common enemy and a common future. In 1282, at 47, illness takes you. The way it takes everyone, eventually even the sons of conquerors. That was your life. That was your story.